have to start my show like I have to sip because this is gonna be probably the last time today that I can even take a drink because I have a full. You know what I like about In the Now? So first of all, welcome to all my viewers, those who haven't watched before, those who are going to watch soon, and those who are gonna watch in the future. Welcome to In the Now with Simone Jennifer Smith. So the great thing about this show is we are a news-based show, community news, of course, Toronto community news-based show, but we've had the luxury of being able to report news from all over the world, which is why I enjoy doing it. It's a learning experience for me and for you guys. Another great thing about this show is shows like today, where I get to actually engage, connect, and hear stories from community leaders and some artists today. So In the Now has now started to grow in its own way, and I'm happy. And for those who have been following, thank you so much. I really do appreciate you. So, a couple things today. Some things that I should probably always do at the beginning is let you guys know how you can get in contact with us here. So, if you are on YouTube, obviously leave comments below. They actually do come up. I get to see them, and I can actually respond. Well, I can't see them, truth be told. But I have people who can read them for me so that I can see what they are, and we will respond. If not, of course, I can respond for you after the show once we share it out. Another way is, yes, thank you, Anisha. I love you. The phone number, 647-931-4701. Today, you have an opportunity to call and to speak to any of the guests. Now, obviously, if they're not on and you call and you're late, that's on you. So let's go through what we have going on today, and then you guys can make sure you set yourselves up to talk to who you want to. So I went to a Stop the Violence rally, and I didn't even know what I was going to expect. I knew that I had a few people of mine, Miss Elaine Robinson, the Queen Ghetto, she was there. Elisa Cinnamon was there, another very beautiful young lady. And I got to talk to people, and as I was working my way through the crowd, actually, when I first got there, I met one of the young ladies there who you'll be meeting later on, Miss Mitzy Blair, and she introduced me to the person who was actually in charge of it, who was running it, and that's Miss Shelisse. Hold on. No, I've been having a problem with this last name. Kelly. I'm right? She's here in the studio, so she can actually respond with me. So we'll have them both on today. It's great because just from what I've seen from them already, they're beautiful women with beautiful souls. So that's what we want here, obviously, on my TCN. And then, of course, guys, we have in our next segment after that, Mr. Richie Spice is going to be here. So we'll be hearing a little bit about his story and why he's in town, which is for Ganja Fest, which is tomorrow. And it's going to be a long day. It's from like 12 o'clock till like 11 p.m. So, and it's close. It's Midtown kind of ish, Woodbine Plaza, Woodbine Mall. So they'll be there for that, as well as Lutan is also going to be here. So we'll be speaking to him a little bit. And again, you can call in. So thank you, Darlin. Thank you for throwing that up. This is the flyer for it. I believe there are still tickets, VIP 110. At the gate, it's 55. And I think early bird, I don't know if they have any more early bird tickets, but those are $45. Okay. So what we will do is I'm actually going to leave you guys with just a little bit of something that you're going to be looking forward to. And when I come back, I'll be sitting down with Mitzy and Shelisse.
Think you have what it takes to bring value to the community? The TCN TV network is expanding and now accepting TV show proposals. Here's an opportunity to build celebrity status and become part of an elite group of community advocates that are focused on building, strengthening, and empowering our community in a positive way. Are you interested in embarking on a new adventure? TCN TV is searching for people interested in opportunities to change the conversation and pave an unforgettable legacy. If you feel you have something of value to offer, send a written show proposal to shows@mytcntv.com.
Are you retiring smart? Make your home's equity work for you. With your home's equity and our 30 years of experience, the Retire Smart Properties team can help you achieve the quality of life you've always wanted. Our services are 360 degrees. We'll give you advice, take care of staging and selling, and help you find the perfect home and community to transition to. It's time to enjoy the retirement lifestyle you deserve. Visit our website today to learn how you can use your home to retire comfortably. The Retire Smart Properties team, powered by RE/MAX West.
Think you have what it takes to bring value to the community? The TCN TV network is expanding and now accepting TV show proposals. Here's an opportunity to build celebrity status and become part of an elite group of community advocates that are focused on building, strengthening, and empowering our community in a positive way. Are you interested in embarking on a new adventure? TCN TV is searching for people interested in opportunities to change the conversation and pave an unforgettable legacy. If you feel you have something of value to offer, send a written show proposal to shows@mytcntv.com.
Well, Toronto's police chief has launched an investigation after an officer wrote a letter criticizing Toronto Mayor John Tory. This over the recent shootings in the city. The letter signed by Sergeant Mark Hayward calls Tory a direct contributor to the shootings. Hayward says the mayor supported canceling a specialized policing unit back in 2016. He also criticizes recent budget cuts made to the city's police service.
So listen, this is the thing. Within the now and with live, anything live, you have to like make adjustments. Everything that happens, and you did it so queen-like.
Right.
You did it so queen-like too. She's just like, it's all right. I would love to introduce to everyone Miss Shelisse Kelly and Miss Mitzy Blair.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. You know what? And did I say Hunter or Blair in the first? I said your last name properly, right?
Yeah, you said it right.
You guys see the day I'm having. So.
Okay, it's going to be a good one, though.
So I would love to say, first of all, welcome to both you ladies to the show. I know it was very last minute. You guys had to switch up your schedules. You guys are busy women, so I know it took a lot, but I really appreciate you guys coming in.
Happy to be here.
And I want to first, introduce yourselves. Mitzy, we'll start with you. We'll work our way into Shelisse.
Well, thank you for having us. And my name is Mitzy Blair, and I'm in the community. I just like to have a lot of fun, and I like to, help encourage people around me to just do better. And and this is why we're here, because Kelly, she's doing an amazing job herself, and she started an amazing rally, and she reached out to me, and this is why we're here. And I just want to thank you, and I want to pass it over to Kelly.
Thank you. And we'll be back because we have to. You guys have a connection, which I see, and I want to talk about that because sisterhood is something else that we need to. You said something to me earlier, Mitzy, about how you wanted to say something about my nails, but it was just kind of like, but I get it. So we're going to get back there in a second. Okay. So the pretty lady in the gold.
Thank you.
You, girl? Who is you?
I am Shelisse Kelly, a.k.a. Kelly Promo. And I'm here because we had an amazing turnout to our launch event for the Peace Rally. So the Peace Rally is actually something on a bigger scale. We want to get the government involved, the city involved, everybody that can contribute. Yes. So that's why I'm here. I did it because the cause hits close to home for me. So it was predominantly for stopping the gun violence in Toronto, but we want to stop all violence.
Of course, right? Of course. So, you said it hits home for you. Do you mind sharing a little bit of that story?
Sure. In 2012, my baby brother was stabbed to death, and it was an experience, boy. And I definitely became more compassionate to those who had similar experiences of losing someone really close to them. And so I had a anti-violence event shortly after that happened, but there wasn't much networking. So I moved from there, and from then I started a campaign, 2016 Christmas. Well, I didn't start it. It was already started in the islands with many of the artists in regards to all the violence that was happening on the island. So we were campaigning for a crime-free Christmas. And so we had this board, and a lot of the dance hall community and people were holding it up in the camera. And so that was just another stepping stone. And then the launch event. So this is how all these things came about.
You know what I love, because I see the story and I see the passion, and what I do appreciate is the fact that and it's something I do talk about. It's hitting those like where you did it the first time and it didn't work out. It's like at that point we could all just say
give up.
Forget this. I tried. I did my best. But you were like, nah, let me do something a little bit different. And I appreciate that about you, the fact that you're able to be creative. And you're right, the event turned out really well. I was there for most of it. I just missed the panel, which kind of sucked because I wanted to stay for that. But I'm glad I was able to kind of take it in and I got to meet you ladies.
Yes.
So Mitzy, back to you for a second. When it comes to violence, you also do something else. You have, yes. I was waiting to get that from you, and I was like, why didn't she say anything about this? The whole violence thing kind of like works out.
Yeah, like I said, I do a lot of work in the community, and I'm very passionate as well about abuse and violence, especially because at a young age, I'm sharing the story now, and I feel much more grounded to talk about the story now because I'm at peace and I've healed so much.
Yeah.
But when I was younger, I was a victim myself of sexual abuse, and it's caused me now to open my own or start my own not-for-profit. It's dedicated to youth who've been sexually abused.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
I didn't even know that. Thank you.
Yeah, I saw. That's the first thing I pulled up actually about her, and it's funny that you didn't know that because that's one of the biggest ties that you guys probably have is this. You've both been impacted by violence, regardless if it's physical or it's sexual violence, and you guys know how that can feel after. So honestly, like I'm very encouraged to see that this is happening. So how did you two meet?
How did you two connect? For a while.
It definitely was through
the community, the dancehall community.
Okay.
But Mitzy has just always been so insightful and unique, but like just a nice woman. So it's like over time, it's like I've just never had a problem with her, and I noticed her doing her own thing with dancehall legends and walking around with her microphone and camera crew, and I'm just like, wow, like she's just doing this all by herself. So I was like, I definitely got to pull her into some stuff because I definitely saw all the potential and stardom there.
Aww,
okay, so
likewise.
You know what? I appreciate the fact that again you do that because you, ladies, you know us. You know how we can stay. How do we, because I think it's the same reason, and now, oh yes, thank you, girl, okay. She switched us up, we got angles, girl, you see how we got angles? Now we got angles, so how can we, because the same way you did that with her, like I saw what she was doing, I was like, my initial thing was not, I'm being honest, was like not go up to her, because I'm like, again, we all get into our like, I'm being honest in our little ways, but I'm like, you know what? I'm supposed to be the person who's taking action against this. Let me go up to her. And I did. I came up to you, and I can't remember what I said.
You were saying, you said you felt my energy.
Yes, energy.
And, yes. And, I'm very spiritual myself. And that's why a lot of us get along, because if we feel each other's energies, then we can tell, right? So that's what you said to me first. And I'm like, you know what? I connect with you, too, because, when I first entered into the rally for Kelly, I was at the bar, and I was getting a drink, and I noticed you come in. And you came by the bar, and I noticed your beautiful nails. And like you were saying about women and whatever, I was going to compliment her. It's not a problem for me to compliment another beautiful woman, but I was a little bit caught up in my conversations.
You were doing you.
Right? But
you were doing you, girl.
But I wanted to. I seen it, and I was going to, compliment you about it. So.
And it's amazing because, again, you did the perfect pass-off, which is, I'm talking about this because people need to understand that sisterhood can happen. Pretty women can get along. We can actually get along and have a conversation and uplift each other. Because the first thing Mitzy did when I called you and we had a conversation was, you know what, I got to bring in Shelisse. A lot of people you didn't have to do that.
No,
you realized you didn't have to.
I said that too. I was like, you can go. She's like,
no, she was very adamant. She's like, no, this is her show and I want her here on this. She deserves to be here. And
confirms why I was so drawn to her.
Energy, right?
Energy.
Mm-hmm. So what do we have coming from you? Because I know you're going to do something else. So you threw this. It was successful. Mm-hmm. You know you got to top it.
Yes.
What's next? I know I put you on the spot. Like,
no, it's okay. No.
Top it now.
A lot has derived from this. There's someone in the dancehall community. I'm not going to say their name just yet, but basically they had like their kids go out and paint fences in some of the less fortunate communities that maybe need some help with painting or landscaping or things like this. And I made an suggestion that, there are a lot of students that need community service hours, whether it's just for their diploma or for court or for anything they just want to do. And what better of a cause than to give back to your own neighborhood?
Absolutely.
Right? Mm-hmm. Because a lot of the time these are the places that are suffering. So if you're from Driftwood, give back to Driftwood. If you're from Rexdale, give back to Rexdale.
Yeah.
If you're from Scarborough, give back to Scarborough, or everywhere if you can. But if you want to keep it in-house where you're from, do that too. Just give back.
Yes.
Give back.
Yes.
It's very, very important.
Sharing is caring, right?
So Mitzy, how about you in our last minute? What are you going to be doing? What do we have? You're everywhere. So are you going to be at Ganja Fest?
Oh, you know what? We're going to be at Ganja Fest. Because, we're going to be there representing for our YouTube channel. It's Dancehall Legends. If you are watching, please subscribe now. It's Dancehall Legends on YouTube. And if you're on Instagram, follow us on Instagram at Dancehall Legends 2018. And we always try to be at the hottest events. So, stay tuned. Keep posted.
Keep an eye out for her. And if you want to interview, slide in and ask nicely. Ask nicely and she'll interview. But I'm sure she'll be up and about. And are you going this weekend? Yes?
I will be there.
Yes.
So I have so many things. I'm going to Braids for AIDS.
Where's that?
That's downtown.
Okay.
And I'm like, I'm a braids girl. So I'm like, I can't not go to Braids for AIDS. And most they're, and we're going to talk about this, Mitzy, doing the Young Black Women's Project. I think I'm going to have a conversation with you both about. But for now, I have to say goodbye tonight. But they're not leaving, though. They're staying here. They're going to be in the audience. So if you do have questions anyways and they're still here, send them to us. Put them up. Doesn't matter. We'll still be able to answer them for you. Guys, when we come back, it looks like, are we ready? We're not ready. We're not ready? Okay. You know what? We will take a break, though. And when we come back, we'll see what's happening in the now. This is the life in the now. See you guys soon.
Are you retiring smart? Make your home's equity work for you. With your home's equity in our 30 years of experience, the Retire Smart Properties team can help you achieve the quality of life you've always wanted. Our services are 360 degrees. We'll give you advice, take care of staging and selling, and help you find the perfect home and community to transition to. It's time to enjoy the retirement lifestyle you deserve. Visit our website today to learn how you can use your home to retire comfortably. The Retire Smart Properties team, powered by RE/MAX West.
Think you have what it takes to bring value to the community? The TCN TV network is expanding and now accepting TV show proposals. Here's an opportunity to build celebrity status and become part of an elite group of community advocates that are focused on building, strengthening, and empowering our community in a positive way. Are you interested in embarking on a new adventure? TCN TV is searching for people interested in opportunities to change the conversation and pave an unforgettable legacy. If you feel you have something of value to offer, send a written show proposal to shows@mytcntv.com.
Welcome back. So guess what? I still have the ladies here. It's so exciting. You know what? Live, doing this. Sometimes it can be like, honestly, there's so much anxiety because I'm like, you never know what's going to happen. And when we have people who run on colored people time, I'm calling people. I don't care. Get it together. Mitzy, you called me at like 10:30. Like, I'm ready. I was like, go on with it, girl. Yes, be ready. You was on white people's time. Your payment time. You were here ready. Like, girl, let's get this done. All right. So, you know what? Since we still have you here, hopefully I can get you to share a little bit more. Okay. You shared something really small with me on the break. And I want you to share that with the community again. Like, let them see, because you never know someone's story. You look at them, you see them maybe on Facebook and on Instagram, and you think you know what's happening in their lives. You have no idea.
That's right.
So share your story, love.
Sure. So as I mentioned earlier, in 2012, family of mine had passed due to violence, and it took a whole 3 years and 30 days to prove, pretty much who we knew it was. And so when that came about, there was this whole big long court process. Sometimes the court dates even change on you 3-4 times for one thing, right?
Yeah.
So we'd finally gotten down to the guilty verdict, right? So justice was served. Family was quite happy, but they tend to hold the sentencing at another date.
Okay.
So everything's extended in the law process, like that legal procedure is so drawn out.
It is.
Money or not. It doesn't matter if you have money or if you don't have money. That process is just drawn. They'll take one thing and make it like 10 years. Yeah. Continue.
Exactly. So that being said, literally the night before the rally, I get a call that tomorrow morning is the sentencing. So I'm like, okay, great. Well, I knew I had the event to do. I had so many things on my mind. So I'm like, can I manage this? Is this going to bring me down emotionally? How am I going to handle it? And I handled it. I went with my family. We held each other's hands and we supported each other. And that gentleman, that person, received a life sentence. So justice was served.
Yeah, man.
Definitely justice was served. And it was peaceful and overwhelming at the same time, but it actually made me stronger for my day.
Yeah.
And prepared me to put my heart into the event. So I'm so happy that it turned out the way it did. So thank you to everybody that posted, that rebroadcasted, did anything, because it means the world to me personally and anyone that can relate. So thank you.
You know what? I always, because people in this world are in a lot of pain, and I want to get maybe an answer from both of you. How do you said that you just got through it, but how did you do that? Something was happening in your mind to just get through it. It's not as easy as you just said it.
No.
You can't, it's, things like this can cripple you. Some people never move forward, right? What tool do you use? What can you share with people on how to get past something like this? There's a lot of mothers who are dealing with losing children.
Right. Absolutely.
You know, there's other sisters who've lost brothers. There's daughters who've lost fathers. Like, what would you suggest? How do you do that? What is happening in here?
For me, I'm not a big philosopher meme person, but there's this one that says, you don't know how much strength you have until strength is all you have. And it's like, you know, I have to do these things today. And I could have given up, but I wanted to honor my brother's life too. And anyone else, like I said, that could relate to my situation. There's so many people that have a story that get up every day and still face the world. So for me, it was just being strong for myself and anyone else that has been through that, and let them know that there is a brighter day. Tomorrow can be better.
And you can do something about it too.
Yes.
Right? You did something with your pain.
Yes. Channel it in a positive way. A healthy way. A positive way.
Absolutely. Yes. And Mitzy, how about you? When you're dealing with your moments, when you had to deal with your moment of violence because you're here, again, it could have gone the other way. You could be doing not what you're doing right now. What tool did you use? What did you do to get past that point?
You know, it's always a touchy subject for me, and every time I have to go back into that memory, it really affects me a lot. But I don't know. I feel like throughout the years, I feel like the photography has helped me. You know, being able to express myself through that camera, you know, and then being able to like enter contests, and I was winning because of the abstractness that I was capturing. So at that point, it showed me that I had something, and then at that point, I knew that it was my escape. It makes me nervous talking about it. So this is why I feel like now it was a part of my therapy, amongst many other things. I've cried a lot. I was very vulnerable. I was very weak, and then sometimes, you know, like you said, it could have went left or it could have went right. You know, a lot of people who have been abused sexually, a lot of them become prostitutes, and, you know, our industries become drug addicts. There's so many negative things. There's so many people who are being affected in so many bad ways. And sometimes even majority of them are people who are hurting because they've been through something like that, and they end up shooting up the place.
Yeah, it's true. They're just because they're in pain.
Or they will murder that person,
pain.
you know?
Yeah, their own pain causes pain.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I remember Rihanna came out with that song, Ram Pa Pa Pum. You know, she's crying to her mama. You know, I just shut a man down. You know, people hurt. And when somebody hurts you, you want to hurt them back. But,
absolutely.
You know, I just kind of feel like, I don't know, just transitioning through photography and having the right people around me and the right support, it helped a lot, because I'm telling you, there's people see me, they're like, oh my gosh, she's always so happy, she's always this. But,
don't know.
you know, they don't know.
No idea.
And I use that, and I make it become who I am, and I make it my strength. So it hasn't been easy, but, you know.
You do what you have to do.
Yes, and I totally agree with that. I didn't get to fully answer your question as well. I did take therapy when my brother passed by, and it's the best thing for me and for anyone. It's not like you're in a straitjacket. You don't have to lie on a couch and spill all the beans.
No.
But it is important to get treated for undealt with traumas, because I was not even diagnosed. I didn't know I had post-traumatic stress disorder as well. So it's things I had to work on and that I've become better with, knowing that I didn't even know I was feeling those things or that I was suffering from this diagnosis. So.
You know what's interesting is, so my background is in mental health. And I tell people all the time, it's the struggle for me. For me, it's the biggest struggle seeing people suffer. And it's like this whole stigma around therapy.
Yes.
That's really annoying to me because no one understands what it feels like. And this is coming from someone who's had to go through therapy for sexual trauma. What that is like.
You're also a victim?
Absolutely. And for me, I've had to, if I didn't speak to someone about it, I would still be continuing the destructive patterns that I was displaying, wondering why me?
Yes.
Why you? Because it's you.
Oh my God.
People are always like, why is all this happening in my life? Who's the common denominator? So seeing the fact that you guys realize that this has to start with me is power.
Wow.
Sorry, I get caught up in these type of stories. This is why I always ask these type of things, because it's like, for me, I love to see how people deal with things. I like to see where your mindset is, what got you past it, because I've seen people go the other way, and it's terrible to watch. You could have just gotten gully, girl.
Right.
Oh,
pick up.
You could have gotten gully. You know that, right?
No, I
could've...
definitely I had my moments, I had my times, I had my days. But balancing wasn't easy, and I know a lot of people have been through similar or possibly worse, and they didn't come out on the better end. Not that they still can't find a better way, but the spiral down was so much for them that it's even now it's taken so much to even get to a better place to even start moving forward. I've definitely been moving forward.
Yes.
So definitely. I'm happy for that. Now, thank God.
Yeah,
it could have been different.
It could have been so different. And again, along with getting therapy, support systems. I heard you both say that.
Yeah. Support.
How do we offer support to those people who don't have it? Because I've come across a lot of people who just don't have that. How do we as a community make that?
Well, like, for me, I didn't mean to cut you, but for me,
this
is where, this is where the passion comes in for me, because now that I've been through it, I can now offer that help and say, listen, I have this program now. It's patented, it's approved by the government. I'm actually waiting for the charity number. I'm still building my team, so there is a big stigma. And the big stigma is therapy, but they don't really. I want people to get over that stigma because even though we're Caribbean and we're Black, whatever, it's important. Just like how life insurance is important. Like, what if we die? Our children needs to be secure. So it's the same way. We got to take care of ourselves, and we got to pass on our knowledge to the next generation. So if there's something not there, let's create it. And I've created it.
You created it.
I created it.
Creation.
So now, so
purpose.
Purpose.
And if I can't create it, then I'll point you in the right direction, or someone who I know that relates to you, so you don't feel uncomfortable. That you can speak to someone that understands your pain if I can't.
Exactly.
So you are sitting and watching people, 3 women who have actually gone through therapy and who are doing something productive. So this is not like 3 out of 3. That's 100%. Okay? We're all doing much better because we decided to get that help. So ladies, again, I don't even know what's going on. So they might be back. They may not be back. Who knows? But we will see on In the Now. See you guys soon.
Think you have what it takes to bring value to the community? The TCN TV network is expanding and now accepting TV show proposals. Here's an opportunity to build celebrity status and become part of an elite group of community advocates that are focused on building, strengthening, and empowering our community in a positive way. Are you interested in embarking on a new adventure? TCN TV is searching for people interested in opportunities to change the conversation and pave an unforgettable legacy. If you feel you have something of value to offer, send a written show proposal to shows@mytcntv.com.
Are you retiring smart? Make your home's equity work for you. With your home's equity and our 30 years of experience, the Retire Smart Properties team can help you achieve the quality of life you've always wanted. Our services are 360 degrees. We'll give you advice, take care of staging and selling, and help you find the perfect home and community to transition to. It's time to enjoy the retirement lifestyle you deserve. Visit our website today to learn how you can use your home to retire comfortably. The Retire Smart Properties team, powered by RE/MAX West.
Think you have what it takes to bring value to the community? The TCN TV network is expanding and now accepting TV show proposals. Here's an opportunity to build celebrity status and become part of an elite group of community advocates that are focused on building, strengthening, and empowering our community in a positive way. Are you interested in embarking on a new adventure? TCN TV is searching for people interested in opportunities to change the conversation and pave an unforgettable legacy. If you feel you have something of value to offer, send a written show proposal to shows@mytcntv.com.
Are you retiring smart? Make your home's equity work for you. With your home's equity in our 30 years of experience, the Retire Smart Properties team can help you achieve the quality of life you've always wanted. Our services are 360 degrees. We'll give you advice, take care of staging and selling, and help you find the perfect home and community to transition to. It's time to enjoy the retirement lifestyle you deserve. Visit our website today to learn how you can use your home to retire comfortably. The Retire Smart Properties team, powered by RE/MAX West.
So the whole inspiration come from how the system set up, you know. But I love you when I tell you. If I don't get your love, I think I'm gonna keep you moving, my girl. Moving, my girl. Whoa, I can see the angel in your eyes. Moving.
Where did your musical influence come from? Your brothers are...
Well, I mean, my musical influence come from, I would say, brothers. Because you always have to give the people that was there before that respect. Because, my bigger brother started out with his players. From Chakadimas and players. People know them as that duo. But he started out in rockers, single-handed. And I was there watching them. I have a bigger brother from him also work at RGR for years. So and like Sundays, he was the man who would bring in like all the records, albums, vinyl, the 45, the LP, with all these various artists,
Ah! Too fast. We were trying to adjust. Too fast. Guys, welcome back. So I know you're wondering, so where are the guests? Where are they? Where's everybody? Well, thank God I have two ladies here to keep me company. I'd just be here looking real lonely. What would I even talk about? I had nothing. They messed with my script. They messed with the script. So since we are talking about dancehall anyhow and reggae, conscious reggae dancehall, I know you do something else alongside the mental health that has you very passionate. So tell us about that. Because I know that was at the rally as well. So it's all kind of mixed into the same pot. Tell me about that.
Yes, it is. So photography has always been a part of my life and my journey. And I started off with photography in the dance hall scene. And so I did photography about, the first 10 years within the community at the dance hall. It was good. It was booming, but then it hit a plateau where everybody started coming out with camera phones and all the,
ruined it.
Ruined it. So now everybody, started using their own phones and taking photos. So now we're thinking, how do we go to the next level with the people? So our team, it consists of, I don't know if people know, they're called Foresight. It's a group of us, 4 guys and myself. And so January hits me up and he's like, listen, we need to move to the next level. How are we going to do this? And then he's like, you know what, I'm going to create a live stream video company. I'm like, okay, let's go with it. He's like, yeah. He said, we're going to get in there. We're going to, interview. We're going to go to all the big shows. We're going to stream it live and, have the people start following. And here it is. So we created Dancehall Legends. We hope to, take this all over the world. I know Kelly is doing her thing. I want to come. Well, we're going to be together.
Can I come?
We'll
I'm
all
so
be there.
Big. I am so big. And who cares? Who's
Why
not going to want to
Teamwork.
travel? You know what I'm
Teamwork.
saying? We do pretty well.
Yeah, we work good as a unit.
Oh, thank you for the reminder. You guys, if you have questions, 647-931-4701. Thank you, Anisha. We appreciate you. Call on in. And if you're watching this after and you can't call, leave a comment. These ladies will still get the comments.
Yeah.
So if you don't get to call in with anything, leave a comment if you have any questions at all for the ladies.
If you want us to come out and cover any shows or big events, I know Rodeo Promo has really big shows. So
he should be here to talk about them. Yeah, I don't care. I'm calling people out right now. And when he watches the video, he's going to know I called him out. And I'm in business because you should be here talking about the show. Because tomorrow we'll just throw it up and we'll come back down to some things. Ganja Fest. Throw it up, girl. Since this is what most of this is about today. Yes. So, Mr. Richie Spice, are you guys fans?
Yes, it should be interesting tomorrow.
Yeah.
This is going to be something good for the dancehall legends. These are legends, right?
Yes, I think so.
Right. Yeah.
I've learned, you know what, I'm going to be honest. I don't really listen to reggae too much. Okay, I'm a hip hop head. Listen, ladies, I'm going to be honest. As Jamaican as I am, very conscious. Mm-hmm. But my conscious comes from the hip hop side. So I'm into my Nas.
Nice.
Your miseducation of Lauryn Hill.
Yes.
Thank you. I'm understood.
Yes.
I'm officially understood. Yes. So I'm a Badu girl,
but
right?
You know what? I wanted to touch base on that. You said I was reading something you posted on one of your. I don't know.
I'm posting everywhere.
But you were saying, your inner stand.
Absolutely.
Tell me about that.
To understand. So that's a very roots conscious. It was actually a Rasta who got me onto that. He was like, you don't understand. You're inner stand. I was like, what does that mean? I'm like, but I was nodding and smiling when he was saying it. Like, yes, I understand. But inner stand means to, it's about self-knowledge. It's about you really, not just, because who wants to be under anything? You've got to inner, the inside, knowing something, feeling.
Yes.
Feeling is knowing.
Yes.
Right? They say for you to manifest, it's intent and belief, right?
Right.
In order for you to really connect to get what you want, you got to feel it.
Yes, that's true.
So, Miss Spirituality, since we're here, are you a very spiritual person?
I am.
Okay, let's talk a little bit of spirituality. This is all their fault. You guys could have been here, but you guys are taking well long, so we're going everywhere with this now. So, energy. Talk to me about energy.
Energy goes far and wide for me. Well, you know what? Everything I do, everything that I when I wake up in the morning, I just let whatever it is that the creator, I like to use words like creator, I like to use words like energy, spirituality, because I can't just pinpoint and just say God or Jesus, because that doesn't make sense to me in my head. Yes,
it doesn't resonate.
You know what I mean?
I feel you.
And just the Bible, when they go back into the Bible, they say, oh, you have to be Christian, you have to do this, but then who created this Bible? I know it's one, a certain section of this world story and their experience, right?
Absolutely.
So we can listen and we can say, but for me, I just can't.
It's like I tried.
No, I just can't.
In other words, you're not religious?
I'm not religious. I'm very spiritual. Yes, I let the spirit guide me.
And people are always like, well, what does it mean? People are like, when you say spiritual, what does it mean? I'm like, it means a connection.
Yes. Yeah.
Being religious doesn't necessarily mean you have a connection, because some of the most religious people I know are so bad mind.
Yeah.
I agree. I'm not all. Don't get it twisted. I definitely understand. I understand that some people are just born into religious family, and you grow up your whole life thinking that this is right, this is correct, and this is be all and end all. I'm not here to tell you that you're wrong.
No.
I'm not here to tell you that your God is wrong, but I am spiritual. I pray every day, a couple times a day. But I believe in energy, like you were both saying, and I believe that I do believe in a lot of like the principles and the stories in the Bible and what they try to teach. I just don't know how authentic all of it is, just because, like she said, the Bible was rewritten so many times.
They're saying it nice. I'm gonna say exactly what they're saying in layman terms, in black man terms. Go ahead, girl, because you guys are being very nice.
Wow.
To sum up that part, basically, I was going to say that I just wanted to ask a lot of the people who do read the Bible that say that they're going to heaven, where does it say in the Bible that you're actually going to heaven?
Mm-hmm. Heaven is on earth, I think. Sorry.
So Jesus was the ship that brought the slaves over. That's it.
Jesus was the ship that brought the slaves
I'm just
over.
making a historical.
Right? That's so sorry.
I just wanted it was called the Great Ship Jesus. Dave, am I correct? Is that the ship name?
Oh,
All
wow.
of that.
Yeah.
So, just saying, guys. We're not bashing nobody. We're just saying that.
But it is a proven fact that they did give slaves the Bible and tell them that they are to pray to Jesus, that this is their master.
And they used to get beaten.
Oppressing them. This is oppressing. Like this has oppressed our ancestors for many years, and now that people like us, our generation, is rebelling, and they're like, "What? You're gonna go to hell?"
We're going to hell.
Like, okay,
oh my
grandma.
gosh.
Okay, grandma.
That's so true.
One more thing. It does say in the Bible when you're born a Christian. So it's like, then you meet a Christian and they ask you, "Are you Christian?" I thought we were born a Christian. You know what I mean? So some things are kind of
hypocritical, contradictory.
Yeah.
Contradictory for me, just because when I read things, I really take it in. I don't just listen to what my church sister has to say and things like that. So I like to study up on things.
Yeah, but then you have to be so mindful, because even it's almost like they say knowledge is power, which it is, because once you learn certain things, honestly, for me, I had to lose my Christianity to really get closer to God. Mm-hmm. I became more spiritual after I backslid, as they call it in church. My parents right now are probably like, they're both ministers. Oh my gosh. My mom right now is just like, Lord, someone on TV. Sorry, but it's funny because now that I've connected to God, now it's when I'm starting to live life the right way. Yeah. It's not forced. Do you guys feel that too? Where it's not forced to do the right thing. It just feels right.
It just feels
you
right.
You feel it in your soul. You feel it in your heart. You feel it like it's a whole inner outer body experience connection.
Right. You know what not to do. Like, it's not right to talk bad about people. You know about karma. You get karma. We now understand what that means. Mm-hmm. It's one of the reasons why now I won't go out there and badmind people or do something negative towards people, because I'm like, I might just get that back.
I don't want it.
I don't. So as much as I don't like you,
I'm gonna leave you to God.
I'm gonna let God handle you.
Yeah.
And bless you. May you have a good day, because they say what you give, you get. So it's all these little principles that I love. I'm just like, see, Mom, I'm a good Christian.
My grandmother, she's a Jehovah's Witness, and the last time I went to Jamaica to see her on my mom's side, I was like, Grandma, I'm going through some stuff. Can you pray for me? And she said, I would, but you're not into the truth. You're not a Jehovah's Witness, so I can't pray for you. When you convert, I can pray for you. And in the weirdest way, it's like I did not understand her, but I understood her, because that's her.
Yes.
That's what she grew up in. That's what she sticks her faith in and always will be into, because she's devoted. And, she's also coming from a different time.
Of course.
That's right.
And we respect that. They still have some lessons for us.
She's a very
They're
good
still
woman.
oppressed.
You can feel the greatness of, the Creator's spirit on her, but...
We're getting timed out. But this is what happens. I appreciate you ladies for just hanging in there with me. Honestly, guys, you guys were very helpful. We're coming back, guys. We have some people are here to visit. Finally. See you guys soon.
Bye.
Are you retiring smart? Make your home's equity work for you. With your home's equity in our 30 years of experience, the Retire Smart Properties team can help you achieve the quality of life you've always wanted. Our services are 360 degrees. We'll give you advice, take care of staging and selling, and help you find the perfect home and community to transition to. It's time to enjoy the retirement lifestyle you deserve. Visit our website today to learn how you can use your home to retire comfortably. The Retire Smart Properties team, powered by RE/MAX West.
Think you have what it takes to bring value to the community? The TCN TV network is expanding and now accepting TV show proposals. Here's an opportunity to build celebrity status and become part of an elite group of community advocates that are focused on building, strengthening, and empowering our community in a positive way. Are you interested in embarking on a new adventure? TCN TV is searching for people interested in opportunities to change the conversation and pave an unforgettable legacy. If you feel you have something of value to offer, send a written show proposal to shows@mytcntv.com.
My band's the sound system in my yard, them say my grandfather's sound system. And then while growing up, the sound system name, you know, merge with a virgin and thing, we have links, and it named Night Flight, you know, Night Flight. So we grew up around Night Flight, and that's how we get the microphone, and that's how we mix, and that's how we play the record.
I got them here. I got them here. It's okay. I had to wait a little bit, but I got them here. Gentlemen, can you please introduce yourselves to the In the Now and TCN crew?
Blessed, give thanks, greetings, one and all. This is Lutan Fire. Enough love. I'm here for this Ganja Fest show, the biggest show in Canada for this year. Blessed.
Thank you. And the end, my
Yes, greetings in the name of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Shelisse Rastafari. Give thanks to being here, give thanks for the coming in, you know, give thanks for having us, give thanks, bigging up the promoter, you know, who prepare this thing and let it, present it, you know, together, this Ganja Fest here. Which means it's a good vibe, a good feeling, you know, good vibes. Right. My name is Richie Spice.
Thank you. I was going to say, can we get a name?
Yeah,
can we get a name from you?
I was going to give it to you, but
wow, you made me wait? Like you've been making me wait all day?
Yeah, no, not all day.
All morning? It's
no,
okay.
No.
So let's put up the flyer that we're talking about, please. And let's talk about because you guys have a lot that you're doing, both of you. You both are both busy men.
Yeah.
Why was this important for you to come down to? Why this one? Why did you choose this event?
Well, I mean, for me, you know, we always advocate for herbs, you know, because, you know, that ganja is healing of the nation. You know, there's a lot of people out there, you know, who shot a certain medicine, a certain kind of illness and something, we're in which mean, you know, the plant is a very great plant, you know, we're in which mean, we know it can heal a lot of people, you know, I mean, spiritually, physically, mentally also, you know, so when, you know, the promoter, you know, presented to I and I, you know, it was a pleasure, you know, to come here and support it, you know, to the fullest, because, you know, we know that it's a good gesture, you know. Yeah.
Lutan, for you.
Yes, as you know, Rastafari people always advocate for the marijuana plant, yeah. Now, they're calling it medical cannabis scene. So when you check, there's an education there that people should know about this plant. It's not just for smoking to all a meditation. You know, there's medicinal use, you know. And then when we invited to the shows like this, is always gladly. Yeah, because we promote the plant, because it is important for food, for clothing.
That's right.
Yeah, and from so many sources and resources.
Yeah. All right. So, weed is important. Weed is my best friend. Is that what they say? Isn't that the song? Am I right, Dave? Yeah. All right. See, I knew it was something like that. All right. So, let's talk about what people are going to expect. What are they going to get from you? What's your energy level like for tomorrow?
Music as usual, you don't know what tomorrow will bring, you know. So when we're on stage, we'll just connect with the people and perform with the people. Just that.
Perform with the people.
Yes, sir.
All right.
For me, I mean, you know, likewise, you know, music and happiness. You know, I mean, live music, you know, is one of the greatest to the fullest. You know, music and ganja, you know, go together.
Music and
Yeah. You know, we are here with our band, you know, we're in which mean, you know, we know we're gonna bring a good vibe to the people right here in Canada, you know, musically. You know, this little concert gonna be a special one, you know. Herb concert, you know. I mean, it's a good one. Good one. We are here to do it, you know. New music also be coming out from a new album to release also, you know. So, you know, I'm here to share music, yeah.
All right, so
yeah.
you look like you
I
want to say
big
something.
up penal time, you know. Same way. I want big up the promotional team. Big up Empress Samantha and the crew. See?
And here is full. I wish you guys could see. We've never had this many people in the studio at one time, but I guess it's because who we have sitting here blessing us. So I really appreciate it. So we have a couple minutes. So I kind of want to ask you each, what are you guys doing after? What's in your lives right now, project-wise? What are you guys working on?
Well, for me, back in Jamaica, we working on a new album to release, you know, sometime this year, probably about September. So, you know, coming out and between the Element Music Group, you know, probably distributed by VP Records, you know, and we doing other projects, you know, back in Jamaica also, you know, on the farm sometime, you know, doing quite a different little things, you know, keeping ourselves occupied, you know.
All right.
Yeah.
Lutan.
Yeah, likewise, preparing music for new album. My album to be released in February. Yeah, it's a 13-track produced by the Old Capital Music, which is my company, and distributed by, supposed to be Zojak, and that is next February.
Okay.
Yeah, projects apart from music, the YUF, the Youth Upliftment Foundation.
I was about to go there. You beat me. Can I ask the question, please? You can't talk about that yet. Wait, wait. So, I researched both of you. And something that stood out for me, because I'm an educator, is that you guys are very focused on the education of youth. So, now, talk to me about some of your youth initiatives that you both have going on right now.
Well, for me, the youths, you know, we consider ourselves as youth because that's how we feel. And then, while we were growing up, we used to have a lot of ups and downs, same as how the youths today. It might be different, but what we are trying to do as artists is go about and mentor the kids. Like from a certain age, from 13 to 15, we find out in Jamaica that's where the youth them broke out and make the decision to be who they want to be. So now we're trying to go about schools, you know, the Spanish town area where I come from. We go about school, we do a little treat. Sometime we invite my artist friend them. Last time I invite Nesbeth and Turbulence, yeah. We take the school opportune us with the entire day to reason with the 5th grade and the 6th grade students. So by just, we don't have plan reasoning, we just talk about who we are, what we become, and what we could be.
All right.
And then it is a road to choose every time, so you must make a decision on a positive level. And we become positive level so they can also use us as an example, you know. So this is what we are trying to project. Youth Upliftment Foundation is for mentoring the youths, you know.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for that. Richie.
For real. Well, for me, I mean, I always like, you know, doing things. I mean, putting things in place pertaining the youths. About a year ago, there's a foundation called Antivice Foundation, that's my mother. You know, so the school in my community where we're from, you know, the other day, about a year ago, we painted it up for them, and you know, it's like create like water system and all these things.
Oh, right.
You know,
nice.
All
Very
these
nice.
things, you know.
But your focus for both
and
the
the YUF is also exists in West Africa.
Oh, nice.
Gambia
okay.
particularly.
That's
We
why
went
took
to
it
Gambia
home.
with the just what Richie Spice been doing in Jamaica for schools. This is what we do in Gambia, where, you know, we grew up in Jamaica when we used to have lunchtime at school at the pipe side, the poko poko, and the leaking pipe. I went to Africa to see things like these. So what I did with the small amount of money that it costs to do it is to build proper toilet system and proper pipes for children to go and use. You know what I mean? So them now walking on the poko again and the water now wet them up again.
Yeah.
You know, and we'll be going back this next January to continue.
All right. So I'm so thankful you guys took a minute. We only got you for a minute, but it's okay. But if you want to see them more, where should we go, people, tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Ganja Fest.
Thank you.
Ganja Fest.
And listen, this is a whole day event. It starts at 12 and goes straight until 11 o'clock.
11, yeah.
1. Oh, I was going to say that. Nah, you didn't give me a second. You see, how you going to... You should be here right now. You realize that, right? It should be you. Woodbine Mall. Guys, easy to find. Just off of Finch. If you take 427. Really, really easy to find. What's the camera angle? Is that what you're telling me? Okay, thank you. Guys, we don't have any more time right now. So, I want to thank you both for coming in. Thank you.
It was a pleasure being here.
I will be there tomorrow. They will be there tomorrow. Everybody, we hope you are there tomorrow. We'll see you guys next week on In the Now. Thank you.
Yeah, so come out and have a good time tomorrow. I'll see you there. Got you. Yeah, love you, Rasta. Yeah, bless. So that's yeah.
I have no white God, no teach me anything wrong. Could the white God save me from white man oppression? I have no white God. He's just a black messiah. If the white God a bless you, him not bless his law. Him say, I want what is rightfully mine, so me not play mute. Your system is designed to distract me from the truth, but it will come to pass, unknown unto the youth. In the process of time, we will know the truth. You gave us white God to praise in slavery. The doctrine fall around in the black community. The black messiah, you try to shield with fantasy, but that now go stop. All we lugs him lugs we. Why yo? Got to touch home, I got no place in Babylon. Well, I won't be conquered in this region.